do you avoid animosity when you begin advocating for yourself, but your peers don't advocate for themselves?
Good point. So let me say this. How many of you have ever been accused of bragging too much about yourself and being kind of too promoting? Raise your hand. So 2 people? 3? Okay. So most of the room said no. So I'll get to the 3 in a second, but most of the room said no. So what I want to say is from 1 to 10, you don't, already majority of the room doesn't promote themselves enough. But if you started promoting yourself enough, let's say from 1 to 10, promoting yourself a lot is a 10. Like some people that you don't like, that you observe, that you never want to be. They're a 10. Now you're operating, let's say, about a 2. So let's say we double or triple you to a 4 or 6. Or maybe a 5. So now that's going to feel like a huge jump. Now inside it's going to feel like you're acting like a 10. But you're really acting like a 5. And you have a history of being a certain way that they're not going to be like, oh, she goes again. You know, they're going to sit there and recognize that it's really a 4 maybe, but you feel like it's a 10, so you don't do it. So part of the idea, I just want to say that, and then for the 3 people who do it, let me answer your question directly. So other people don't do it, you do it. You also have to recognize how you do it. So the key thing is people will not judge you. If your boss sat there, or your boss's boss at a meeting and turned to you and said, how are you doing? You say, fine. How are you? If they say, how are you doing? You should have a 30-second story talking about the project you're currently working on, how valuable what's happened with the project, an update on the project, what your team has done, and what you're proud of the team for. My point being is, be strategic in how you communicate your wins and accomplishments and successes. Talk about your team, but make sure it's visible, because people need to hear it. But you got to find strategies to do it in the right way. So some cultures don't like it. Some of your peers may not like it. But I'd rather you do it at a 4 than not do it at all and be a 1 because you're concerned about what your peers think. And if you're sincere and you're authentic, your peers might still have an issue, but it's not going to be that big of an issue. Because there's a difference between like the car salesperson who's really annoying. Like you got the extreme that they want nothing to do with, but they like you. So tone it down a bit if you need to, but the key thing I would say is every single day you have opportunities to promote yourself naturally. And you can either choose to step into it naturally or back away from it because it's not who you are. What I would say is look for the natural moments that are there and available to you and step into it.